So my brother, don't be discouraged. And though people will hate indiscipline, we would have even preferred you arrested him. But because it was in the fit of passion, and he was trying to be funny, we now gave him a good slap. Yes. Since you gave him that slap, since you gave him that slap, he has not been making so much noise. Yes. What he's not doing is not doing fundraising. Yes. This is your hand. Your hand was soft then. Good. It's a weapon that corrects injustice. It's a weapon that corrects indiscipline. It's a weapon that corrects bad behavior. Nobody will support bad behavior. They say 2 wrongs cannot make it right. This monies of Aseki took from those states, they usually need to organize meet and is it meet and beats? Is it meet and beats? Meet and beats.
When it means double cheese.
Meet and beats. Sorry, meet and greets. That's what they call it. But I think it has become meet and beats because some of these criminals are hiding in the UK.
Yes.
So when you meet them there,
you beat them there
and tell them that they have a case to answer in the UK. Because as I said before, provocation is a defense.
If you were in this room on the day of this video, when this video was recorded, submit yourself to the Uselu Psychiatric Hospital, Federal Psychiatric Hospital, Uselu, for mental evaluation. But if you were part of those that were clapping or you were ad-lipping throughout the speech of Adaze Emata, you may likely have to leave clinical medicine and try orthodox or traditional medicine. Your case is a bit beyond what clinical medicine can provide. And I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy that I've read through comments on the blogs, and for the first time, irrespective of our political divide and our understanding of our traditional institution in bettering our lives, all of us have had different understanding and perspectives. We stood holistically to agree that this was total rubbish and this was outer nonsense. I didn't know that we were this bad. I didn't know that it has gone this deep, that a whole government could collude into arrant nonsense to celebrate shenanigans like this. It is something that I had talked about, how much of nonsense that we have snowballed into, how much of rubbish that we have continued to now entertain. But I didn't expect us to be this low, as in this is getting, and like my friend used to say, there is no rock bottom anymore. We are getting deeper. We are sinking deeper beyond. And I'll say this firstly. People like, we are deliberately trying to create a monster to deal with a monster that we initially created. And that's the problem. And that's why I'm worried. Because some of us now have different opinions and perspective about how Albert Obaze perform his duties, right? Of course, which he has a right to. But we forget so easily that we were the one that groomed, clapped, celebrated, and deployed and maximized the potential into what it is now. Now, in dealing with that particular monster we created, instead of us to take a cue and begin to sanitize the system, we want to groom, build, and push another monster that in a couple of years' time we'll be back looking for how to deal with again. We don't learn. We don't learn. A government that has had the most essays on public affairs, on communication, the most SSAs. I am being told that on weekly basis, that the government is never aware that when the government signs for a commissioner, for a director, for an executive director, the government house offices, all of them, the secretary to the state government, all of them, they will add 5 names into it for SS. So at least 150 they draw for their boys. As it were now, the state government has over 50 unknown SSAs doing nothing. They could not bring down or challenge the voice of one man. They now have to resort to violence, and they are publicly celebrating such. You could hear a lawyer. Adaze Emata is a lawyer who is currently the SA to the governor on legal matters. He's been a former SA to the former governor on public affairs and a former commissioner of communication and orientation. Is publicly endorsing violence as a result because they are failed to doing their job. If all of you, if Okpebholo will sack you, I don't know what Abat is doing that all of you cannot do together. You've tried your best now, you are resorted to, and you are celebrating, giving an award for this. Accept your failure and don't be stupid. I expected more. Fortunately, this is the same Adaze matter that I said all sorts about Oshomole. And it is only in the Edo State I see this level of retard. I don't know whether you don't grow. As at 2016, you were SA Public Affairs. You became Commissioner for Communication. Now you are SA again. You know they grow. It's in the Edo State where I see people who have been House of Rep member come and be doing SA. Come and be doing... And I say, what? Me? Something I did in 2015, I'll be doing it again in 2025. I should be ashamed. Should be ashamed, sir. Let me say this to Double Chief, the man of the moment. Congratulations. Albert was once in your shoe. Today, they want to do anything to bury him under the sand. Akonuche. Use wisdom, oh. Use wisdom. Albert was once like you. He was once termed hero. Because at that time where he said Yamu boys were ravaging everywhere, using a political forum and all of that, Albert was now. They gave him all the support. Now, if they catch him anywhere they want to, are they celebrating you for hitting him? It will only take care. Unfortunately, you all know it will take that long. If I were you, Edo people. I was MC to a conference, Evolve Conference 3.0, organized by Charles Awuzie in London a couple of weeks ago. The State Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of the state, Ikechukwu Nwana, spoke virtually in that conference. What was he doing? Appealing to guests and participants in that conference to come and invest in Abia State. Abia State Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of the state was appealing for people to come and invest. In Edo State, political office orders others gathered in a room to celebrate violence. When Edo is being regarded as one of the most ungoverned spaces in Nigeria, as I talk to you, most ungoverned space in Nigeria, Edo is one of them. May God help Edo State.